Hi guys! Wow, it's been a while and it's Jordan here from ALNSM Overland. Welcome back to my channel. It's kind of a mess. Hi guys. Okay. Got all the products for the order. Hi everyone. You guys are joining. That's pretty nice. How are you doing? Salut Patrick. Comment ça va? Bon, c'est pas très pratique. It's not really practical because, if I prep the order, you can see my back and not my face. So that's not pretty interesting, I guess. Happy New Year, everyone, by the way. Wish you all the best. Yeah. Merci. Merci toi aussi. So I always struggle because the daily for sticker is actually it's always a little bit too big for the envelope I use. So I need better envelope, I guess. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna cut it a bit more, and it will fit. And it's not a problem for the sticker itself. Okay. Hi everyone. Yeah, looks like it fits inside now. Yeah, perfect. I always put a piece of, thick kind of cardboard sheet in there, so it's less likely to be bent during the travel. To protect the sticker, got the fuzz operator sticker, petrol sticker, and mighty tactical sticker. This one is gonna be discontinued. I'm not gonna make more of this. Typical ALNSM Overland sticker. Slide that in the envelope. Okay. And now patches, friends, patches. And fuzz operator keychain. Right guys, welcome all in the live. I didn't make a lot of advertising for this live, so maybe we are not gonna be a lot this evening, but you know, that's not a problem actually. Only the best are gonna be here, I know it. Well, all right. So as hey, happy New Year to Overland Adventure 4x4. Yeah, many new adventures. That's gonna be the whole point, the whole purpose of 2023. More adventures. Well, I'm pretty sure I can't do less adventures than 2022. I wasn't really active, on the channel. Didn't went in a lot of places except Home Depot in order to make this happen. Like what you see behind me. This is the new desk, office, studio, I guess, workstation for ALNSM Overland. And now that it's done, it's pretty much done. We have an ALNSM Overland headquarters, and I'm gonna be able to prep the trips, to think about the trips, prep the trips, organize everything. I invested a bit more in camera gear, to get maybe better footage. Still need to figure how the things work, but as you can see behind me, there is a heat press to make custom t-shirts, mugs, etc. That's going to be available on the website. So there is a lot of new stuff coming, and I'm really, really excited about 2023. 2023, yeah, that's right, 2023. So if you guys have any question for this new year, don't hesitate to leave a comment. I will answer it. Sometimes I try to see if there is some chat. I'm a little bit away from the camera, but yeah, this setup is pretty comfortable at least, and I hope the quality is not that bad. Is, I think, better than before. It's a little bit less adventure-ish because if you remember, previously I did that in the Tactifos. Well, it was parked in front of my house actually, but it was in the Tactifos. It was fun just sitting there. It's so comfortable. The Subaru Forester are pretty comfortable cars, so it was actually pretty comfortable. But here I got the light, I got nice seats as well. I can get a drink if I want, so it's I think it's way better. So what's planned for 2023 with ALNSM Overland and the YouTube channel, Instagram, etc. Actually, nothing. No, just kidding. I have just a lot of things in mind for this new year. It's just not scheduled, planned yet, but it will be really soon. Actually, with Lizanne, we bought a big calendar we're gonna put in our bedroom, and we're gonna book like every weekend, if we are going on an adventure or not, if we are filming this, or whatever. So everything's gonna be planned, scheduled, like kind of professionally, because I really want to get back to at least one video per month. I also want to be pretty active on Paillettes et Camouflage, my French YouTube channel. I made a few videos already about gravel, bikepacking, the renovation of the apartments, and our holidays and stuff, and it's working pretty well. So I'm gonna keep going with this channel too as a secondary one. And if you didn't check it yet, I really invite you to check it out. It's Paillettes et Camouflage, pretty much glitters and camo in English. The glitters being Lizanne and the camo me, obviously. So yeah, one video per month. Gets really more active on Instagram with maybe one pictures a week, or reel maybe. And I really want also to improve the video quality, with maybe more nice image at least. So just, what about the Tactifos equipments, new gear, new ideas? Yeah, the thing is with the Tactifos, it's pretty much already built up, you know, from what I wanted to do with it originally. So today the Tactifos is more gonna be like maintenance on it. I changed the battery last month, I guess. I passed the MOT, like the technical inspection of the vehicle. So for 2 years, I can legally drive on the road. That's pretty useful. What I want to do with it, there is one thing missing, is wheels. I'm still on stock Steelies, and they are pretty heavy. They are unbalanced now, and the tires are getting worn out. So I really want a new wheel set, alloy wheel set with new tires. I actually already have the tires. Stuff happened about the wheels, like I paid, they never came. Still waiting for the money back, but I just spotted new wheels that can be interesting for actually both the Daily Fuzz and the Tactifuzz. So I will see, maybe I'm gonna get them. So wheels is really in my mind for the Tactifuzz in 2023. What I would like to do is actually repaint it, and no, so guys, this is not the pink project happening. It's not gonna be pink, it's gonna be just a fresh layer of desert tan paint, because it's actually holding very well, holding up very well. I never expected that when I did the paint the first time, but it's holding well. This is just the UV made the paint faded. So I just really wanted a fresh layer of there's a tan, because it's turning kind of yellowish. Oh, we got John B. Hey, no worries, and Suffering the West. Awesome. Happy New Year, guys. Thanks for joining. This is pretty awesome. Thanks for joining. And hot water tank. This is actually a project I still have actually. Everything is kind of possible. It's not really a tank, but it's gonna be a hot water system to heat the water at camp. And this system will use the hi everyone, thanks for joining. Pretty happy to see you all here. That's pretty awesome. So the idea with this hot water system is to use the car radiator to actually heat water, and it's gonna be like is going to be circulating inside in order to get hot water from the hot radiator. So the motor, the engine of the car will have to be hot at least to have hot water. But this is actually doable, just like a pump and a few holes, and it's pretty much done with maybe some, you know, wiring and nice box that contains everything that is sealed. But I think it's pretty easy to do. So it might be something I'm gonna do in 2023. I'm already brainstorming everything for this new year. A lot of ideas I couldn't make happen in 2022, but I may be doing it in 2023. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Tactifos. I think there's not gonna be massive change to the Tactifos for this year. It's gonna be maintenance, cosmetic, maybe a few little upgrades here and here, but that's it. And the more and more I want to modify the daily fuzz as well, the SF4SR with the gray one I drive every day. You know, maybe not modifying a lot, but maybe a little OEM spoiler, new wheels, alloy wheels, lighter wheels for less fuel consumption, and yeah, stuff like that. How will you regulate the temperature? This is a good question. I won't. So it's gonna be. Honestly, I don't think I will like make it flow through the radiator. The thing is not gonna be through the radiator itself, like that cool the engine. It's just that I installed an automatic transmission version, which have a cooling system for the transmission. So I'm going to be plugged into this system. I will use only for water, and it's going to be hot. Won't be able to regulate it just by adding fresh water on the hot water if it's too hot. Soft blend valve, yeah, that's also an option, but I don't want to be too complex of a system because it's gonna be tucked under the front bumper. So initially I just wanted to like plug this and make water flow on in the radiator, and I honestly think it's gonna be first a nice upgrade from the actual system, and secondly way enough for what I want. And the fact that we need the radiator to be hot for this, I think is not going to be a problem too, because what we experience with Lizanne during our road trips and adventures is that it's always better to, when you arrive at camp, to shower directly. So because you already have some sun, if it's not too late, obviously, but most of the time you will have some daylight, some sun, a little bit more, outside temperature. So it's gonna be better. And for the system, the radiator is still gonna be hot after the day of driving. So makes sense to me. Yeah, or maybe just a thermostat. I will maybe make a first version of it and upgrade it afterwards. And I just thought about something, but I forgot it instantly. So yep. There are still a few things I wanted to do, like maybe tint the windows of the daily fuzz. a custom low profile roof rack for the Tactifos. That's yeah, first step, get hot water. I'm not, maybe this system won't even like really work, and the water is not gonna be like hot enough. Maybe, I don't know. It's still pretty hot under the hood, but who knows. Hi, car face. I'm fine, how are you? Thanks for joining. And something I really want to do is the new walk around video of the Tactifos. I wanted to do this new video for a very long time because the walk around video I have on the channel is so old. It's like it was the very beginning of the channel and the very beginning of the build actually of the Tactifos. So there was pretty much not a lot of mods in it. So I really want to make a nice big video, walk around video of the Tactifos, a new updated video. I think that can be useful for everyone that want to build one pretty much like this. Can't wait for you to come back with new videos. Thanks. Honestly, it was a bit frustrating, to have the YouTube channel but not any time to actually film videos, go on adventure and share it with you guys. It was really difficult, frustrating. I felt like it was I didn't did my job. Yeah, actually 2022 was pretty hard to film videos. As you saw, there is not a lot of recent videos. That was because of the apartment rebuild. And now that it's done, I can focus on ALNSM Overland. And I can't wait. Really. I already have a trip scheduled with Robert from Overland Band. It's in April, I guess. It's gonna be a nice trip in France. So that's really planned and scheduled. Yeah, the real job is also taking a lot of time, sadly, but that's life, I guess. But I expect way more video this year. Hopefully 2023 is gonna be better for all. Yeah, finger crossed. We had difficult years, I guess. Since 2019, it was kind of what happened, guys. It was really weird years after years, weird stuff, weird decision in the world, weird war. It was really strange times. But now, back on track. So mainly the trips are gonna be, I think, first in France, do some, soft roading, bush cooking, and just enjoying, I think, being outdoor and filming, just enjoying the process rather than trying to get to the most awesome places. It's gonna be, this is overlanding, it's more about the journey, but I really want to get back there, not just for filming, not just for doing an adventure. I want to be out there to enjoy and to have a great time. all alone with Lizanne, and maybe we're gonna bring the cat with us, Sintra. She's just right there in his basket, in her basket, um, and I think the cat's gonna join us for the new adventures. Maybe not all of them, but we really want to get her outdoor and cat. What cat? Sintra, the Maine Coon we have. Maybe I can. I'm just gonna try to grab her. She's sleeping, but she annoyed me the whole day, so maybe I can annoy her a little. What do you think? Look at this thing. Ah. Oh. She doesn't know what's happening. She's on the spaceship, a pretty comfortable spaceship. Yeah, she was sleeping. Hey, say hi to the camera. She always wants to play. So yeah, that's that's Sintra, our Maine Coon cat, and I think she's gonna join some of our adventures and the Tacky cat. She's actually really she's full of energy all day long. She brings when I'm working, she brings her toys, at my feet so I can play with her. She's always, always, always on the move, running everywhere, and she's so full of energy. And I think it's kind of like a little dog actually, and it's an apartment. It's not that small, but it's always the same rooms, the same toys, the same things, and I think she's gonna enjoy being outdoor and discover new things. She really enjoy looking out of the window and see the birds, the wind, all the leaves moving. She really enjoy that. So I think that's gonna be a good idea to bring her on adventures, so she can also see the world and just have fun. We already have a leash with the harness. We have a bag that is good for carry, and yeah, we'll see how it's going. Thanks. Still finding time to mountain bike. Not really, not really. I haven't get on my mountain bike for a pretty long time. I did do some gravel, gravel bikes, not our kind of road bikes, but with bigger tires, so you can go on small gravel roads, trails. Um, Originally, I didn't like this kind of bike, but at the end, it's pretty fun and efficient. You can go out there and go fast on the road and hit some really light trails. So it's pretty fun. Probably tomorrow I'm gonna ride my gravel bike with my brother. So a little bit of time for gravel bike, but mountain biking, not really, sadly. And Actually, this year I didn't went to like the French Alps to to ride on the mountains like I usually do at least once every year. So this is gonna be fixed this year, I guess. I would love to get back to the UK with the bike as well. It's a really nice destination for mountain biking actually. So there's talking like that. Yep, there's a lot of things I want to do for this new year. Um, Hopefully, uh, I will do everything. Hopefully, but if you have any ideas of destination, what you want to see on the channel, um, because at the end on the channel I was kind of like I felt like I was doing always the same thing over and over, and it became a bit frustrating. I wasn't able to bring new things, new ideas, and new stuff to the channel. It was a bit frustrating, but if you have any ideas, uh, feel free to share it. I think I'm gonna write more articles as well on my website, um, for you to have more infos about the tactifos that is not video. It's always nice support as well. Any talk between you and Lizanne doing a cross-continent road trip? Um, Kind of, actually. Uh, Lately, Lizanne bring back on the table moving to Canada. This is something we talked about for a very long time before buying the apartment, and it I think this is two different things, like moving to the other side of the world and just doing a road trip. The only problem for cross continent road trip is like price and time, basically budget. Um, but the thing is, for Mongolia and Central Asia, what we should have done in 2019, in 2020 even, we still want to do it. Mongolia, this is the paradise for Overlander. It's gonna be difficult with the situation in Russia. I didn't even look at paperworks right now. I'm not even sure we can cross the border with our own vehicle. Didn't check that at all, um, because obviously we can't do it right now. So I'm gonna wait a bit. Maybe the situation is gonna be better. Maybe it's gonna be worse. Let's see. But we still really want to go to Mongolia, Central Asia with the Tactifos. That was the plan. That's still the plan. We just weren't able to do it. But Canada, USA, or Australia for overlanding with the Tactifos, that I think that's going to be complicated for this year. We'll see maybe the next year. The other option is to rent some kind of vehicle over there that is kind of adventure ready. I know it's doable in Australia. Lizanne would like to go to Tanzania in Africa, for safari stuff and see zebras. So that could be fun as well. And they have like outfitted 4x4 over there, mostly Toyota Land Cruisers. So for big project, this is what we have in mind. Mongolia is still there somewhere. Hopefully we're gonna be able to do it. Um, and maybe, yeah, Africa, maybe north of Africa. It's way more easy to go there. It's easier to go there. Yeah, I still have to learn English. And also for 2023, I'm pretty excited about season 3 of The Mandalorian. If anyone's watching, uh, you know, this is the way. Here you can see the Beskar helmet. Yeah, the cat is still on my lap. Okay. I know you have explored Northern Europe and France. Any plans for a Mediterranean region? I would love to hear more about regional geology or geography in your videos. Yeah, actually, I sometimes for a few videos I try to, with voiceover, to explain a little bit more in details where the land we were exploring, the region, and more of history. And this is something I should do more, I think, on my videos when I'm exploring a new region, a new country. That can be interesting, especially for um, guys in the US or in Australia, because it's so different and the history is so different as well. So yeah, you got a good point. This is really something I need to work on, is more infos about places I visit, and this is something I try to do, and I always just forget about it while editing. I don't know why. I focus on, like, I need to do a cinematic stuff, nice music, and nice video, and I actually forget to talk about this kind of stuff. So I think this is also because when I'm traveling, I also focus on driving, on filming, on set up camp, well, doing all the Overland stuff, and I kind of forget to really take infos about where I am. Like maybe this road was famous years ago. Um, I kind of forget about it. So that's why it doesn't translate after into the videos, because I film with something in mind and then I edit with this thing I had in mind. And most of the time, this is not, I forget about it. It's as simple as that, but you got a good point. Yeah, and Europe, it will be great to, as you said, we did northern part of Europe. We spent a lot of time out there, especially in Norway. We would like actually to get back to northern Finland. That was really, really an awesome place. Maybe get back a little bit more in eastern countries as well, like Romania, Poland. This is pretty wild places as well in the countryside, with beautiful forests. Really the kind of stuff I love. So I really like to get there. It's not that far away. And the south, we did Spain. Spain was great. We would love to get back to Spain. Portugal as well. It has full of beautiful region landscape to explore, and we would like to visit that as well, explore it. So, yep. And actually, in Portugal, there is a city called Sintra, just like our cat. So that will be fun to visit this place. And from what I saw, it's beautiful too. Yeah, John, you reacted to the Mandalorian stuff. I was expecting that from you. Yeah, sure, lots of amazing place in Europe to explore. That's for sure. And actually, we as an American, I can say you'll have so much more history. Yeah, this is the thing that's always come. This is like Europe in general have like a lot of history and a lot of stuff happened with the Middle Age and stuff. So yeah, a lot happened, and it's always kind of different between countries. So um, a lot of interesting stuff to share with you guys. Bulgaria has beautiful mountains, caves, etc. I love caves. You can ask Lizanne every time on Google Map it's a cave. I'm just okay. We're going there. I need to visit this cave. I just love caves. I don't even know why, but yeah, for sure. I think honestly, I think every country has beautiful stuff to offer. It can be landscape, it can be culture, it can be people. There's always great people. Um, Food also. I always bush cook in my videos, but there's also like local food and something we kind of missed in our northern road trip is to get more in the culture of the country, and we didn't like talk a lot with local people. I think this is something we miss on this trip, and something you also didn't see on videos because we didn't did it, you know. Um, so maybe more stuff like that, talking with new people in different countries and trying new cultures, new food. That can be interesting to put in videos because yeah, beautiful landscape and nice, sometimes technical trails is fun. It's part of overlanding, but this is not just what it's all about. So yeah, but this is once again also kind of because of me, because when I'm out there filming, especially in other country, so everything is new, everything is an adventure. I'm really focused, like military style, still on me. Focus on driving, focus on that the car is in good condition, focus on the next destination, focus on the technical part I'm driving, and somehow I forget to, yeah, maybe we should just visit this cabin. Maybe there's some local in there. We could talk, and they're gonna explain about this place. Maybe there are their forests we don't know, and I really need to stop like being a box and just doing what I have in mind and let the adventure, take over and lead us instead of trying to lead the adventure. Right? That's a beautiful sentence, I think. Now it's starting to be like some really deep thoughts. And the little cat is sleeping. Oh, so yeah. And you really want to, guys? I was planning in my head, a few trips in France, and now I want to go and visit Europe. But it's really easy in France, like to on the weekend do a trip. It can be a bit of intense, but it's doable. But if we are going somewhere in Europe, we need to have a day off from our real job so it takes more time, and it's more likely that at the end of 2023 I will visit New Caledonia, Lizanne home island, which is a paradisiac island. Sorry. So I will need a lot of time to actually spend some time in New Caledonia and visit and enjoy the trip. It's a pretty long trip, so that's why I'm also saving my day off from my real job. But we'll make something. And I want to show you something I got for Christmas. It was actually on the frame, but I lowered the camera, so it's not anymore. Okay, I'm gonna put the cat back on his place. Say goodbye to the fellow Overlanders. She just wants to sleep. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is what I got for Christmas. This is actually some kind of frame of the Tactifaz in Spain that is like printed on a hard frame, and it's gonna be, I'm gonna put it somewhere in the desk, but it's looking pretty nice. I love it. And actually, Spain, I think this is where I took the best pictures I ever took in adventure. It was really a nice adventure. Love it. So what is your real job, if you want to talk about? Yeah, it's not. I think I already talked about that. It's not like secret. I like to say the American way. I work into tech because I think it's kind of stylish to say that. But yeah, I work into tech, more especially digital marketing, this kind of stuff. Yeah, thanks. Looks like you also like the pictures. It's really and actually, Lizanne asked me for some pictures at a time, and I thought that was kind of weird. And then I thought maybe she's gonna draw, the forester, so I can make new stickers of it or new patches. So I said, okay, I will send her some pictures so she can pick and draw the forester. And it wasn't about that. It wasn't about selecting a picture in order to print it on this frame. So, well, it's still a good surprise. Yeah, actually, Patrick, go back to Spain and come in. Yeah, actually, the Pyrenees, I think in English, like the Pyrenees, which is the big mountains between Spain and France. It's something I've never done. I really like to, cross the Pyrenees from east to west or west to east. I don't know what's the best route, but I should have that on my to-do list, Pyrenees, and obviously I will. Maybe meet you, Patrick, if you're available when I cross your region. That could be fun. But yeah, Pyrenees. Good idea, good idea. So, yep. A bike club open near my location. The owner drive a fast too. Yeah, I think it's a good choice. Oh, I also thought about a Subaru Levorg as a daily drive because I don't know why, but I want a more powerful car just for the sake of it, I guess. And so I checked the different option. Also, Lizanne would like an automatic transmission because it's easier to drive. And I'm gonna be honest with you, as a daily drive, it's so when you're in traffic jam, having an automatic trans is it's just a relief, and it's less fun, but it's really more practical and less effortless, I think, to drive. So I was considering option of cars with automatic transmission, and it was also a way for me to think about a more powerful car. And I actually two Subaru options that came was there are three actually options. The first one will be another SF Forester, but a turbo one in auto transmission. That's an option, but they are very expensive for what it is in France. But that's an option. There is another one which is the H6 Outback. Another option that's pretty powerful, but it's a big car. And the Subaru Levorg, that will be a nice upgrade because it's a recent car, so you have a lot of nice features and comfort option. And it's a 1.6 liter turbo with 170 horsepower and with a WRX based chassis. From what I've heard, it's pretty annoying car, but I saw some option to boost it a little bit. I think you can go to 200 horsepower easily, maybe a bit more, with a few chassis upgrade from the STI WRX. That could be an option too. Yeah, take a look on Mighty Car Mods. Actually, I last weekend, I watched all the Mighty Car Mods videos about their Subaru Levorg, obviously, and they did something pretty nice with it. Well, if I got one, I don't think it's gonna be a full STI swap like they did, because it's a lot of work, especially the harness, and that's a struggle to do, I think. But maybe just bigger turbo and some aftermarket mods. It's easier to drink coffee while driving if it's an automatic transmission. I think that's a very American way of thinking, but that's right. It's also easier to drink coffee and other stuff, I guess, with an automatic. Little engine of the Levorg, the CVT gearbox not very efficient. Yeah, this is pretty much what I've heard about the Levorg. Small engine, not a lot of horsepower, and the CVT transmission that is maybe not best for small engine. So maybe the SF Forester is still the answer, just a turbo one. That can be fun. And I saw a beautiful one and a gray, just like the Daily Fuzz, for 5,000. But it was a manual transmission, and the idea is to have an automatic one for Lizanne. So it would have been a bit selfish to get it, but still gonna think about it. I have some maintenance to do on the Daily Fuzz, so we'll see. We'll see. Maybe a new car in 2023. Maybe not. All right, guys. It's almost 1 hour of live. I don't know if maybe you have other questions. Oh, it's pizza time for Patrick. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna eat after that. I don't have pizza. Thank you for joining, Patrick. And yeah, Happy New Year. Enjoy, have fun. Have fun out there with your Subaru and with your family as well. Take care. So yeah, just like I said, if you have any more question, I think I'm gonna wait. Come on, I share my pizza with you. Well, I think the time I do all the travel, all the road, it's gonna be, there are no more pizza for me left. But thanks for the invite. Yeah, thank you guys. I think I'm gonna end the live now. Thank you guys for being here, even if I wasn't really active last year. Honestly, I really thought everybody is gonna leave the channel, everything, and drop interest for what I do, and actually not that much. Obviously, there is a decrease in every metrics, but it's still there. You are still there, and I'm so happy with that. And this year, more videos, more adventure, I promise. This is for you and also for me, because I really need it, and the Tactifos need to get back on the road as well. Everyone needs it, so let's do it. Will there be more live stream this year? Yeah, I really need to have a schedule of videos, and the idea is to get one ALNSM Overland video per month, and maybe couple it with a live every month as well, or every 2 months. I don't know. I will have to think about it. But yeah, more live stream. This is always fun. This is always good time. Plus now I'm all comfy in my desk, so more live, Joey. More live. And yeah, get outside. That's a good hashtag. A good way to live. So, thank you guys for watching, for joining. I wish you all a happy new year, full of awesome stuff in every aspect of life, professional, like your job, adventures, cars, a lot of car parts, car stuff, marriage for some, love, everything. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next month.